like a super wealthy person and buy all this and order all these supplements and do all this crazy stuff and track your glucose and all that. You don't need to do all this stuff. This is a simple way to heal yourself and get started because your body's got the operating system already hardwired into you. It's an easy first step for anybody. Now, third thing is every now and then skip a meal. I do it about 3 times a week, 2 to 3 times a week. Easiest meal for me to skip is breakfast. Okay, I get up, I take my time. If my work day starts early, if I got a ton of stuff I got to do, sometimes I'm so busy I just don't even have time to eat breakfast, and that's totally okay. We were told by our moms we got to eat breakfast in order to have to learn something at school,
Sure.
have enough energy. Totally not true.
Yeah.
By not eating breakfast, what we are immediately doing is extending this fasting period from overnight when we weren't eating after, when we went to sleep. Now you're still not eating until, let's call it lunchtime. You've extended your, quote, fasting period, maybe 12 hours, okay? That's the easiest way to do intermittent fasting. You don't have to go into a schedule and do anything else. I always tell people don't bother going into these crazy plans, just skip a meal or two. And even if you don't do it every single day, which, it's probably hard for everybody to skip breakfast or skip lunch every single day. But if you do it 2 or 3 times a week, okay, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
These are the easy steps. This is the third thing I would do. Fourth thing I would do is say, get on your feet and go for a walk after dinner.
Yes.
Okay. And by the way, when I'm saying a walk, I'm saying like a brisk walk. Don't drag your feet. Walk until, you're feeling it, you're feeling like you're getting some good exercise. If you can do it with a friend or a family member, even better. Catch up on things. If you don't have anybody to walk with, hey, there's something called podcasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen to School of Greatness.
Yes.
Okay. Listen to an episode. Listen to this episode. All right. And by the time it's done, you'll have actually gotten some pretty good exercise and movement. If you can squeeze it in to do a workout plan or join a gym or go swimming or cycling, more power to you. But I'm saying you can do it
Walk.
the really, really easy way. Anybody can do it is just walk. Unless you're in a wheelchair, okay, this is something you can do to actually start to gain your health back. All right. That is the next thing. And then the final thing that I think is a start, because you can't stack too many things on, is try to get some good sleep.
Yes.
Just get some good sleep. And by the way, you know why? Because when you sleep really, really well, and look, even if you don't sleep well now, there's at some point in your life you did get good sleep. So we all know how to do it. All right. When you get good sleep, deep REM sleep, dreaming sleep, what happens is that your body regenerates itself. Your stem cells start to regenerate. Your brain cleans itself out. By the way, you heard of the glymphatic system in the brain?
I've heard it, but what does it do?
Okay, so there is a hidden sewer system in our brain called the glymphatic system. You've heard of lymphatic system, but the glymphatic system, they say glymph because the cells in our brain are called glia, G-L-I-A. So glymphatic system is a sewer system that's normally closed during the day. And so, here we are during the day, we're doing this podcast, we're doing other things. You prep before, you got to do some stuff afterwards. Me too. All right. You know what's happening? We're building up toxins in our brain, oxidative stress, all kinds of stuff is going on in our brain. When we sleep tonight, okay, hopefully I'm going to get some good sleep and hopefully you too.
Yes.
All right. When we get good sleep, and only when we get good sleep, the glymphatic systems open up. It's like the sewers of Paris, drains the toxins from your brain. All right. And that's how we regenerate the freshness of our brain. That's why they say, get a good night's sleep before an exam. All right. And if you don't, by the way, you get brain fog.